Hey guys, and especially all you dealers, we love talking about the iOmounts phone mount system. I've personally been rocking it since 2013. It is a big deal for me. It maybe doesn't get all the love and the attention it deserves because we're too busy selling windshields to focus on phone mounts, and yet not everybody has a motorcycle, but everybody has a phone.
Absolutely.
And in this case, we've got all the things for all the lifestyle things you want. So whose mom couldn't use this, right? What graduate couldn't use this? Show me how it works.
So we got discs on the back of our phones. They lock into place, they don't just magnetize, and they're on there for good. And the key point is you got to slide to get it off. Unlike other magnets where it just falls right off when you let go, ours locks into place.
One of the things people always ask is, I don't know if I trust my phone to this little disc, okay? You can see it has 3M adhesive, okay? We encourage you to leave it on there for 24 hours. So you put it on, you just rub it on there real good. There's a protective piece on here that you peel off as well. And then just lay it on your nightstand. Just, even though that little minimal weight of your phone will hold it tense enough, and the next day you can pop it on anything you like. So is this Jesse's phone? Mm-hmm. I noticed it's sandstone, so that's his color, in case you didn't know. Okay, and then, but you can see I put mine on. You can even see where the MagSafe charging area would be on my phone.
A lot of people love their cases and they don't want to get rid of their case. With our phone mounts, it doesn't matter if you go from your office, your car, your house. You don't need to change your phone case. You just throw the magnet on your phone case, and it comes with backup magnets. So if you have a work phone or your wife's phone, your girlfriend's phone, you guys can all have the disc. Now, a lot of people complain about not being able to charge their phones, though. Want to tell them the secret?
Yeah, use a cord.
No.
Oh, okay. I hate inductive charging. I'm just going to go on the record right now. All of you that invented inductive charging, you are not my fan, okay? My problem is it doesn't always line up right. I put it in my car and I don't have it quite setting where it needs to be, and so it doesn't charge up right. So I just use a cord and make sure that my phone's always charged. In fact, I just charge it at night and it goes all day. It's pretty easy.
What if you forget your cord?
Then you need some growing up. Simple as that. But the bottom line is we do have an inductive core, okay? This is a plastic based core versus this metal core. The difference is this one will allow you to inductive charge, okay? So let's say you have a Tesla and you want to put this on your inductive charger when you're driving, no problem, we got that. And then this one is, quite honestly, it's the original, and I feel it's the best. It's the more powerful one. The other thing I want to talk about when you're doing this, you line that up, you get that in there. So now if you want to watch this or this way, if you need to move it on this ball, you can do that as well. So it makes it pretty interesting, and you can see it sticks good enough that it almost came off with it. Keep in mind, real quickly, hold on to that, flip it over, that this is not the magnet. This is the magnet, okay? You can see how it attracts that right away, locks in. Slide it, you shear it off, okay? And so that's really the idea behind the whole thing.
Wait, but don't miss the best part.
Okay.
These cores come in different colors, so I have a pink one on my desk. My roommate has a blue one. We got red, orange, yellow. It's the best part. You can customize it to how you like it.
And I got a black one. Boring.
Oh, or you can be boring like Brian.
So when we talk about different colored cores, here's an example. This is a red core, okay? But in there, you know, just by changing that pop of color, there you go.
Now your wife's happy, and now you're happy, and now you guys can leave them both on there and just use them for whoever's using them.
There you go. Good trick. I didn't think about that one. My wife just has what she wants, and that's the end of that. So people are primarily consumed by this on their motorcycle because it's so easy just to put it on the right or the left side, whichever you want. We have ambidextrous mounts that can mount on both sides. Those look like, you can take that stand down if you want. If we can find somewhere to set it, that'd be great.
This is the ambidextrous mount he's talking about. This can go on the right side or the left side of your motorcycle. We also have the perch that sticks, kind of looks like the ambi, but it sticks directly up.
So you can see that bracket. A lot of people are running ape hangers. We'll run the right side perch bracket on the left side so that they can hang it down below the grip and below the handlebar area so it's a little more accessible to them and not completely sticking up even higher than their handlebars.
Something else to keep in mind, this is not to say your magnet is going to give out, but God forbid something happens and you don't magnetize it on correctly, or you just put it on halfway because you're in a hurry to hop on your bike, or you're switching bikes with your friends in the middle of the street, which you shouldn't do. Our phone mounts come with a tether. You tether this guy on, lock it into place, and you put your phone mount on. So if something happens and it falls off, it catches it. What I've seen a lot of the guys here do is they'll just leave the tether on their bike. So every time they get on the bike, they hook it back on and they're good to go.
Okay, so another point about this, and another great way to actually gift this to somebody, is your passenger would love to have this, okay? Because you're driving by this canyon, you're like, hey, get that shot, get that shot. They don't want to risk their $1,000 phone any more than you do. So they certainly don't want to put it out there and go, oh, honey, I lost my phone, right? That's the worst part. So this is just simply like an old camera, right? Boom, like this, you're doing it, the wind takes your phone, you're fine, okay? So you think, oh, I'll never put that on my phone, I'd never use it, I'd never certainly ever put it in my pocket, right? And yet I put mine in my pocket all the time, and I find myself just grabbing the tether cord and pulling it out so fast and so easy. Like, you'll be shocked at how much you actually use this little piece. And we sell that separately, so you don't have to have the Klock Werks phone mount, iOmount phone mount system for that. The way this hooks up, this particular one is stuck to here. I don't even have mine stuck on there. This just goes out the charging port in your phone. Okay, so it just comes right out there. You can still get your charge cord in there and anything else you want. Okay, so the beauty of this is if you take a lot of Zoom calls, okay, this is a perfect opportunity for you, okay? And you can see right here, we'll try to get Jesse in there, we'll flip it around, and you can see who's taking the video, right? Okay, but the beauty is if you're trying to get more into the thing, and the best part is if you're talking about this product, you can go like this and nobody's getting seasick, okay? Because you're just showing exactly what you want to talk about. It's perfect for Zoom calls, catching a game on your deck. You want to put it in your RV, right? Take it with you. You got a son or daughter who wants to watch a movie. You want them to play a game. You want to take a family photo. This is your photographer right here. You got it set up. So this will bring a non-traditional motorcyclist into your store. So if you're trying to make money, this is a perfect way, because suddenly somebody gives this to their grandmother. She can now FaceTime the grandkids with it. If you've got somebody who's sick in the hospital, this is the perfect gift to bring them, okay? To cheer up their spirits. Literally, they don't have to hold their phone while everybody's trying to FaceTime them. They can literally leave it over here on their nightstand. We've had doctors and nurses come in and get these after they've been somewhere. They especially like the stainless version because it's hypoallergenic and you don't have any problems with any germs or any other things. You can wipe it all off, and it could be right there in your operating room if you wanted it to be.
Or in your kitchen, ladies, if you don't know where to put your phone when you're looking at a recipe, mine lives in my kitchen. I don't think it's ever left my kitchen.
That's a huge, huge trick, that stand. We also have them in bigger styles. So this one in particular has a bigger base on it. They come in white, black, and stainless. The base can be engraved on. We've done that before. Texas Tech University, for instance, orders 400 to 450 of them just for their elementary teachers to be able to put their iPad on here and then talk in front of the iPad. So they know how their hand gestures are affecting the students. If for some reason there's a sickness and they have to call school, like during COVID, right? Now kids are doing remote learning. Perfect tool for that. So we appreciate them. We appreciate Texas Tech. So there's your shout out for all the alumni. And this will hold a full-size iPad. We also have this handy dandy little gadget.
That guy's my favorite. We're on the road all the time for events, and I kid you not, if we get in the car and one of us doesn't have a traveler with us, we get so hectic. We're like, oh my gosh, traveler.
I keep it in my backpack all the time. If I'm taking a flight and I end up in Seattle and I'm trying to figure out where I'm going, maybe I don't know the complete navigational operating system on the Hyundai that I rented, okay? Well, all I got to do is stick this in the window, lock down the suction cup. You can see how that pulls in the suction there, right? and then I can put my phone on there. Simple as that. And whether I want to watch it this way, I want to watch it this way, I need a little bit of angle because the sun's coming in. That's pretty simple, right? So you can move this thing all the way around here. We find that our team gets a little creative. They'll be in the back window. It's not their turn to drive. They put this on the side window of the truck. They're watching the movie until they pass out, right?
Hey, I've done it on an airplane when I have a window seat.
And we have left these on airplanes. So
Yes,
if you're
we
the
have.
lucky person who found them on an airplane, please tag us in your post.
Can I please tell you, though, one thing I love about this suction cup is everywhere I go, I don't have to make it stick. That's what the suction cup's for.
I'm pretty glad she's not licking the windows and we actually can use this the way it's supposed to be used. So yeah, that's why we had it hung on here. You can see you just lock that over and then there it is. And you think, well, that wouldn't have enough pressure to hold it. But Beth, our marketing guru, has a picture of that mount holding a full-size, big-time iPad Plus, whatever this thing is. It looks like it's a 26-inch TV, but it's on the moonroof of her RAV4. So her kids are in the back just enjoying the movie, right? So it's like they have their own TV and their own driver. It's perfect. This guy right here is a UTV switch knockout piece, okay? And you say, what's a knockout switch? I don't even understand that, okay? In your UTV, you have these switches that might be for your light bar, might be for your winch. Then there's an extra opening, and that little rectangular extra opening is called a knockout switch. You just knock out that little piece in there, and you can put something else in there. This goes right in there. It's super easy. It takes less than 5 minutes to install. The bolt comes in there. You knock out that little piece, put this in there, and you have a perfect place to hold your phone, whether it's on the driver's side and or the passenger side.
So, here's the thing. The first time I heard, like a year ago, the first time I heard you guys talk about this, my only thought was, I want one of that, I want one of that, I want one of that. That's adding up to $300-400. So if someone wants one of a lot of things, what can they get?
Da, da, da. Take it away, Vanna.
The Essentials Kit. So buying one of everything kind of adds up, from getting the stand for your wife to getting an extra tether to getting a pop socket. It all adds up. So Mr. Brian Klock himself decided to come out with a package deal. So we have the Essentials Kit. It comes with the traveler that you can travel the world with. It comes with your stand you can use in your office or anywhere. It comes with a pop socket for the back of your phone. It comes with the IO Quick for those of you who want to put it on your fridge, your toolbox, anywhere really.
Anything that's magnetic, this goes to it, right? So you can set it up anywhere. If you have a magnetic post in your garage, you want to film something. You have a beam overhead and you want to film whatever you're doing with your hands, go ahead and put your phone up on there, right? But wherever this has magnet, it can stick.
And then it also comes with the Nomad, the one I was telling you is adjustable earlier. So if you want to go from your bicycle to your motorcycle, so anything that has a handlebar, you got that guy right there. It comes with extra discs for your wife.
Yeah. This just works like a zip tie, right? The tighter you pull it, the tighter it gets. We make a plus version that can go on a Can-Am. You know, a Can-Am has that plastic around the handlebar. If you're a Can-Am rider, driver, owner, you know somebody who's got one, this will take care of that. So maybe they have a drink holder on the right side or hooked to the actual handlebar perch. They have nowhere for their phone. Super easy. We just wrap this around there. That same thing could be used on the grab handle of a semi-truck. We've seen them used in various implements. People have used them in their homes. They've used them in their gym. They've set up a bar that they're using to film a certain thing. They want a certain angle on it. This piece is called the Nomad Plus. This mounts to the same type of handlebar thing. It can be, we have 3/4 or 7/8 for 7/8 handlebars, a lot of metric applications. 1 inch for most Harley applications, and even 1 1/4 inch for the bigger Harley handlebars. Once you put this on, you just cam lock it over and you're set right there, okay? So you can adjust it by turning this in or out, however tight you want it to be, and then again, close it and just cam lock it over.
That's what us sport bikers use.
Just had to go there, had to get a little
metric.
Had to get a little sport bike credit in there.
Just saying, it works for everyone. You don't just have to be in an office or at home or on a Harley.
So we have so many different applications. It's all listed. We have catalogs that you can use. But if you want to try to get the system really, or you're trying to get started with it, the Essentials Kit is one of the big things. The Traveler and the stand, wherever I put that right here. But you think, well, why would I buy a pop socket? I'm not into pop sockets. I don't want a pop socket on there because when I slide this in my pocket, I don't want a pop socket, okay? And yet, the pop socket slides on and off the same way the magnet does. So you can pop it on and off there.
Well, I can't live without my pop socket, and I also love that they come with the get clocked option and they come with the red spade option. But yeah, it just pops right on everything I'm doing. I got it in my hand.
Yeah, and so now even if you're on an airplane and you want to watch a movie or something, you set it down like that, right? It's perfect, okay? So just that one little thing in the disc, if that's all you ever used was this piece and this piece, you're still winning.
And I will say my pockets are pretty tiny. It fits right in there. I have no issue at all, front and back.
So there you go. We would love to hear your questions, and we are here to give you feedback. We're here to give you a suggested stocking order if you want to carry these in your dealership. But we have lived with it nonstop. We have people who have 100,000 miles on it, 200,000 miles on it. Some people use the mounts that go in and click and turn. And people have tried those, and especially a lot of creative influencer people. And they're like, yeah, but it's such a pain. Then I'm sitting there in traffic trying to get it back on there when I want to just get that shot of that one thing or that car that went by or this thing or that thing. And then clearly if you're filming your buddy going down the road, this is the key. That tether really, really helps. So we've seen a lot of brands now implement this same piece since we've come out with it, and that's just who we are. We realize the target's on our back, and we're out there running in front. So stay tuned. More to come from iOmounts and this whole magnetic system, and of course, Atusa's magnetic personality. What can I say?